wait too long.
He sent me a picture that says, "Oops, all bad apples," and there's a picture of like a bunch of bad apples with a cop on it.
Oh,
Hmm.
all I'm saying is Apple stuff.
Oh god, that guy had a full house. Would have kicked my ass.
Get a full house. I mean,
Yeah.
if it's man versus house, we both know who wins.
Yeah, the house.
Yes, get it? Because it's size house. Yeah.
Shut the fuck. Shut up. Stop talking.
What? Oh,
I've got an ace 3. What do I do with that?
absolutely nothing. You're not gonna get any. You would want to get a straight, but you're not to.
I take a pair of aces too. That'd be alright.
Oh, that's true. That would be it. That would be
2,000 to call.
yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be a
why
good.
not? If I don't get anything on the flop, I'm out though. Queen,
Oh,
ace,
it did. Thank God.
3. I have 2 pair on the
It
flop.
did.
That's good.
It did not do the confirm thing that it usually did, and I nearly shit my pants thinking that that was not confirmed. Was about to send the same tweet twice. That wouldn't be
Raise to 4 grand.
raised to 4 grand.
4 13,000 in the pot. Is he gonna call? Call me. I dare you.
I have never one man
I know, right?
actively.
Oh, he folded. Curses.
Can't believe it.
7-3 off. Trash.
The least I'm giving it wonderful amount today, only because I thought it would be funny.
Haha. Haha.
Shut up.
Haha.
Anyways, all the boys in the podcast some sort of ailment that is inflicting them.
Yeah. Andrew's sick. Zach is sick,
Stuffy.
maybe.
I'm just
Stuffy.
stuffy right now.
Got a sore throat, and Marcus is autistic, so there you go. That one guy or what?
Yeah. He's special, to say the least. Oh god, that's fantastic. Anyways, so you'll have to bear with the three of us because Andrew not feeling. We will have no Kaz today. But what we do have ones are wonderful, some wonderful talking points from those and a variety of other companies going to be
All I'm
also
gonna
a
say ahead
company
of
that
time
is
is
in the topics.
fuck Rockstar. I
Fuck
rest my case.
Rockstar. Yeah. Look at his body
Oh, look who finally joined.
wiggling around like a worm.
Oh, of course, my headset turned off again.
Dude, my camera worked today.
Hello, hello,
Hello?
hello. I am.
Oh,
Oh my god. Are we? Are we ready, kids?
I'm ready.
We already started without you.
I mean, we
Oh.
didn't. I mean, this is just pre-roll stuff.
Oh well, screw you, because now I'm live. Got
Oh,
him.
I
Well,
wish.
you're a little late, but cool.
All right,
Just a little, like 32 minutes late. It's okay.
it's okay. It's okay. My actual camera's working, so that's all I need to be happy about.
Pan was
You
a
look good.
$44,000 pot.
I like the Mario. Wait, is that like a cap underneath your Mario cap, or is that part of the Mario cap?
Are you ready?
Is it the
Oh no, is
pro gamer hat?
oh
Is it the pro gamer hat?
Yeah,
it is.
it's hidden
Oh,
underneath. Video game
God
expert.
dang it.
It reminds me of my old gamer tag. Think about it.
Legendary.
God, I hate that old fucking gamer tag. Gaming expert 310. Who thought that was a good idea? Definitely
Just real
me when I was 12.
I just realized Kazu's still not here.
No, he's not gonna be here. He's sick.
Oh, is he not? Oh shit. What a wussy.
I know he said that he did not feel he was capable talking for our pod.
That man barely talks in the 1 to 2 hour podcast. What?
That is very
okay,
true.
because he did say he's gonna play AOE with someone else later, not us.
Yeah,
Damn.
I know, right?
Imagine playing a better game than Civ 5.
Listen, Civ 5 for the time was the greatest game and remained that way for like at least a decade.
That's so true. It was
I'm not
like,
feeling very confident with this pair of jacks. I'm gonna be honest.
dang. Well, I need
Hardly.
to gray out Kazu's thing because he's not here.
What?
Give
What?
me a jack. Give me a jack.
We're getting third degree
Ooh, I got the jack. I got
heats
3 of a kind.
from Andrew. If you
They're like the
guys
same game.
if you guys want to go and play AoE, sure.
As long as
Just
this kid
mine?
doesn't have a flush.
That is weird. Hold on.
No! No! No!
This poor bastard just got destroyed.
Want it all.
I haven't looked at the topics at all, so let me.
It's okay. We have the usual suspects.
I got
I
fucked up.
can't
I had 3 of a kind
even.
that had a flush.
I can't even
Very upset.
tell which ones. Actually, wait. Well, when was the last Sunday or Saturday or Thursday? Fuck.
Well, I'm sharing my
The
screen just
20.
in case to make your life easy.
You're sharing your screen?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I see.
If it makes it easier to make a window of that for you, I don't know. I just had all the time.
Easier.
Is that better in any way, shape, or form?
Yo, mama.
Need a heart.
Hold on. I'm actually getting it set up.
Well, I keep cutting in and out, so I'm trying to solve that issue first and
See.
foremost. Mm-hmm. I think it might be resolved now. Okay. Okay.
The game fucked me. The game fucked me real hard.
Well, that's what you
Good.
deserve. A good fucking.
Jesus Christ, Zach.
nice.
How many tabs you got open, dude? Jesus.
We don't talk about the tabs I have opened. I have 128 gigs of RAM. My computer can handle it.
She had the ace of hearts. Even if they flew up with heart, I would have fucked.
Wait, hold on.
Fuck.
I know I have 3 behind this. This is roughly like 23 tabs, probably 25, so we'll go 28. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I have 35 tabs open.
Why?
A computer back from like 2016 it can run like 28 without a performance drop, and I have way better specs than I
Jesus.
do. I have that dedicated WAM, though I'll be splitting it so it's like 64 and 64 in both of the systems when I finally. I gotta work with
Now
the
they
storage first.
did they release the Mario trailer?
Yes,
Already? Oh
I
shit.
listen. It's right next to here, like right where you're looking on my screen. It's right next to that. The next tab is the Mario trailer.
Oh sweet God. I'm eating
Oh,
chili, so I'm gonna shit
okay.
my pants.
Good to know.
Anyways, with that, since we want to get to the Mario trailer, why I'm dressed like Mario today, Nintendo has launched the official website for Nintendo Pictures, which will plan and produce visual content using Nintendo IP.
Very cool.
I'm hoping
Very cool, I guess.
I'm hoping that it's like a what Ubisoft did before, where it takes your favorite IPs and makes dedicated wallpapers.
Why do that when I can just take a screenshot of the movie trailer and use Mario's big ass nose as my wallpaper?
Would love a Dr. Mario movie, but like a but like Saw.
Oh my god.
They would never do it, but I would love it. Anyways, here's the trailer. Everybody ready? Ready for this atrocity?
Oh, I guess I'll probably tab out and look.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to see the new Mario trailer, yeah.
Oh, I wish I had 2 monitors.
2 minutes and 26 seconds.
Alright, well, perfect. I'm folding his hand anyway. I got time.
Are you ready, Levi?
Yeah. Bowser.
Uh-huh.
Where's Bowser Jr.?
I don't think he's going to be in this movie.
Is that a flying castle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Bowser's Castle.
He's oh yeah, that's right. His castle can't fly. My fucking ears.
I'm sorry. Is that better?
Yeah. This actually looks pretty well made.
Oh, yeah. Since it's all animation, I'm really excited because they're really showing a good shit.
Was it? Did they say it was Jack Black who's voicing Bowser?
Yes.
Wow, that didn't even sound like Jack Black.
That is but a taste of our fury.
Club Penguin 2 leaked.
I do not.
Okay, that sounds like Jack Black.
Yes. And his laugh will sound a little bit like
I
him.
finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
Why did that remind me of the the Filthy Frank Mario thing where they're like,
Yes. Falling, tripping into puddles and shit.
it also reminded me of that like horror clip that someone made with the Mario Brothers, where Luigi's like transported to the real world.
That one's perfectly fine. Come on,
Yes. Oh god, that still doesn't sound like Keegan.
Here we come.
Oh, it just sounds bad. Charlie Day is going to be a fantastic Luigi.
I think this is going to be a really good movie, actually.
I think besides everything else, why is it cloudy with a chair? God damn it.
It's got
Anyways, I think it has a ton of potential. I just still don't like that it's Chris Pratt.
I think it's funny that it's Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
I think it'll be fine.
I think-
just gotta let it grow on you.
I think he'll have like a slight accent, something mixed in there. I just don't think he's giving it the whole wahoo. Though the original Mario voice actor was on the set to help him along, so I feel like they're just trying to take it into a different direction just because they know he's not going to be around forever to voice Mario.
Fun fact, the Mario voice actor also voiced Parther X.
Wow. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's
Also, Spectre asked in the chat, why is Percival wearing a Mario suit? Because it's Mario Day.
yeah. The new trailer came out. How could I not? I could
Don't
have
you know
just
we're
as
a-
easily and not.
We're a Mario podcast first and foremost.
Yes. Our roots come from the Mario Brothers.
As a matter of fact, my character design is based on Luigi.
And Levi's is based on one of the fucking oh god, the
This is based
Kappas.
on Yinsed from Kingdom Hearts.
Better give me a fucking
Uh,
diamond. Yes, a diamond.
But yeah,
Get fucked.
the animation on that entire thing looks so solid. And the voices sound perfect. I hope Chris Pratt grows on me through the movie. I'm not gonna go into it thinking negative.
I appreciate that Kazu said, I knew it, he was green all along, because Kazu's fucking colorblind. Oh, have a good one, Spectre.
Have a great day. I just oh god. I'm just expecting the best because after listening to Luigi and Mario and then Toad, I didn't expect Keegan to sound like that. I think it's perfect. He's gonna do a good Toad. I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
I just think everybody is pulling a really good pool, except for Chris Pratt. But we all knew that was going to be a problem.
I thought he sounded okay. I mean,
I
I
think
didn't really have a voice in my mind for Mario in the first place. So
Chris Pratt really isn't doing that bad. So I know he's not doing bad. I'm just saying, like,
he's not the original voice actor, is what you mean.
yeah, I like my expectations weren't 100 in the beginning. They were around like 50. And I wish I could have just heard a little bit more because I could hear a slight accent when he's going down the mushrooms, and I'm like, it's batting like a 50 or 46 in my. Yeah, I think so. I think it might be that upset that was Chris. Because even when they announced it in the beginning, the original voice actor was apparently too expensive to hire to do full voice lines for Mario, so they went with more common and relevant actors. Oh, that's fair. I can't blame them. I really can't. That dude's getting up in age. If they want to permanently secure that voice, they're probably going to have to pay that man a fortune. Like with James Earl Jones permanently cementing himself as Darth Vader. But speaking of voices, Platinum Games has confirmed that Bayonetta's voice actor was replaced by Jennifer.
Nice.
I love the Bayonetta game.
I like how the top comment is, wow, no one read the article.
Yeah.
And someone was like, and give Polygon ad revenue by going to their website.
Yeah, I love Twitter so much. Anyways, I did actually give them ad revenue by going to their website, and the entire article is that just at the time, their schedules were conflicting. That was it.
Oh, I see.
And Jennifer Hale was the next best. Hey, this should be Bayonetta if it can't be the original voice actor. So it wasn't anything negative. It was just everybody who got confirmed that it wasn't the original.
Oh no.
From from voices to faces, we have the dream face reveal.
I think you mean Matt Pat. Dude literally looks like Matt Pat.
Oh god,
I hate it so much.
He's
not even ugly, right? He's an average looking dude.
But we have four of these on YouTube.
the fact that he not only looks like Matt Pat, but is racist and a narcissist makes it so much worse. He's literally evil Matt Pat.
And the fact that he cuts his hair, now that I see these fine lines, to stop right before the edge of his chinny chin chin. What is this guy?
What? Hold up. Cuts his hair to stop.
Look at it. Look at it on the actual image.
I think that's just testosterone problem, not a.
He's got no
choice.
No chin hair.
No, look at that. Look at that finely cut line right there. He's like a slightly stretched out Matt Pat.
Dude, it's awful. It's like the complete opposite for me. I have like my mustache and my uh I can't, it won't connect, man.
Yeah.
My my sideburns and my mustache and everything won't connect, so I just shave my sideburns and I look like baby no money. It's awful.
I
I've
don't
got
know.
like I've got like a beard going here and a mustache, but they don't quite connect.
And I got wonderful. I need to do more edges with my beard though. Get the jawline better. I don't know
Give
what
you a jawline, baby. Mm-mm-mm. Let me gobble that shit up.
uh
Ignore me.
yeah, I will. I'll move on to the next thing because me and Levi were talking. What were Need for
Oh,
Speed, Levi?
Yeah,
wait. Before we hit this topic, holy shit.
Yeah.
Guys, there was something way more important than Dream face reveal that happened. Salmonella is back on YouTube.
that is true. Yes.
Dude, the king is back. He's back,
Damn.
man. I was so happy. I fucking love Salmonella.
Jesus Christ.
The disease, not the YouTuber.
Yes. He prefers to guzzle the raw cookie dough until it affects him.
Uh-oh. He's got a
What?
jack. He's got me beat. I need an ace for queen.
Oh
Not
damn.
a 6. Ace for queen.
We know you need a queen in your life.
Oh
Never
no, he
mind.
got me.
Got him. Anyways, Need for Speed Unbound has finally been revealed, and it looks very different. Levi, I don't know if you've actually seen the trailer for Unbound, but it looks cartoonish.
I'm
I
down.
guarantee it's gonna be shit.
I've
All the
not
Need
seen
for
it.
Speed
I don't know
games are
anything
shit.
about. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
To put this in perspective, Levi, every Need for Speed game that has ever come out has either been buggy or really fucking bad for no reason.
Listen, we were just making the comparison because the Need for Speed, what was it, Hot Pursuit Remaster was on Steam. The deluxe version, which sells for a default of $70, was $350.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like I just don't know anymore if they can produce a good Need for Speed.
Who makes them again? Is it? It's not Criterion, is it?
Oh,
EA.
it's EA.
What's the studio that is working on it though?
No idea.
That's a good question. Hold on.
Yeah, let me look.
See if it shows.
All I need to know is who made the Heat. Who made Need for Speed Heat? EA Gothenburg. Gothenburg.
I like the smoke that comes out of the cars.
Yeah, you ready to do this?
And like the
Oh,
Looks
they
so
made
bad.
it. They made it anime.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually like stylized. I don't like it.
it's it's like Need for Speed meets Midnight Club.
That is very weird. Because everything looks realistic, and then the characters get out of the car.
And then they're
Yeah.
not.
I hate it.
That is so weird.
They're Fortnite characters, literally.
I put it to you like this. You dust me in this, I'll let you have that.
Damn, they swear in the game? Cool.
Oh, also, Kazu said that Criterion's the developer. That's how you know this is gonna be bad.
Who knows? Maybe they can make a
Criterion.
good one.
Criterion made Heat, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe they can't make a good one. I don't know, man. I'm
Oh
just
no,
saying.
it was Ghost. It was Ghost Games that made Heat, and Ghost Games is no longer a company, so
Oh, well,
they're
that's
no
it.
longer
That's
a
it.
dev studio.
I feel like EA just hands it to the next person and just says, "Don't fuck it up."
Oh no, you wanna know the best part? Ghost Games also worked on the vehicles for Battlefield 27 or 20 whatever the fuck it was.
2077,
And no, be quiet.
2045.
Yeah, 20. I don't remember the name, okay? Anyway, Ghost Games made the vehicles for that game, and then after it failed, EA just cut them loose, and they just completely fell apart. Oh, also Criterion helped Ghost Games with the vehicles too. So if that gives you any indication of how this game's gonna feel.
Who knows? Who knows, man? I don't know anymore. It just looked interesting because it was a different art style, man. You can't blame me for anything. It's on the Frostbite engine, so that's why it at least runs at a stable frame rate.
Oh, Criterion made Most Wanted, Hot Pursuit, and Rivals. Oh, okay. If they made Most Wanted, then this game might be good, weirdly enough. Because Most Wanted is like a fan favorite.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, let's
We,
hope.
we were also joking that we just wanted a decent racing game that also wasn't as realistic as Forza, where you can have the true amounts of fun.
Did you
That
just call Forza realistic? You can drive
no,
on.
I'm
Hold
not
on, hold on.
talking
I
about
wanted to make it. My
like
joke, Zach, my joke.
no, I'm not going to. I'm gonna sandbag this. All right,
How
fine.
dare
Go
you.
ahead. Go ahead.
You can ride on giant Hot Wheel tracks in the sky.
Listen, I know they've taken a wacky turn recently, but we're not talking about that. All I'm talking about is that I want a game like Hot Pursuit 1 and 2 where you're just running into your friends like, you gotta stop, I'm gonna arrest you. Lay down the
Jesus.
spike traps, do all the fun stuff, go through the tournaments, unlock the cars. Oh, I saw a Ferrari this morning. No, it was a Lamborghini driving down the road. I was just like,
Really?
who's buying Lamborghinis in Ohio?
Yeah, it's weird. I've seen a Lamborghini driving around one time, and that was for like the fucking cross country race, whatever, the Cannonball Run or whatever.
Ah, yes. The Cannon.
You know, exotic cars aren't allowed where I live because there are no
Really?
mechanics here that can fix them.
Oh, interesting.
Which is like actually kind of stupid now that I think about it, but at the same time, fuck the rich.
Depending on the trains that go out of your town, you can't even drive your sports cars out of town if they're too low.
Oh, also, interesting thing, you can take pictures with your Pokemon in Scarlet Violet. Yeah, here, let me send it. The game doesn't look that bad from these screenshots that I'm seeing.
Nah, it's trash.
It's mostly like it's probably just gonna be like the actual wild areas and shit that look horrible.
No, I will admit that it's probably going to look a little bit better, and that's all we can
Ooh,
bet on.
okay, me zooming into these screenshots, the textures on some of these buildings are like actually in 420p.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Jesus motherfuck, I can't win.
hold on. Send it. Hmm. Oh
Games
yeah.
took 5 years to add a photo mode. So true.
Oh yeah, that's some good shit. You can see up close and personal now. Oh,
Also,
look at those rock facings, that dick umbrella in the background.
Sarah in chat said Zach looks iconic, and then asked how I am. I'm doing pretty good, and then said turn off redeems. No, Sarah, I refuse to turn off redeems. If people redeem something, I simply will not do it. Easy.
uh yeah, this Marcus is still going to they're gonna play as many tricks as they can. It's
And
but the
what?
different the difference is that fucking Breath of the Wild was smart with their mechanics and Pokemon will never be.
Well, I mean,
Marcus, low resolution like actual just two-dimensional pictures are replaced with every single geometry you're approaching in Breath of the Wild. Then when you get close, it renders the full model. Pokemon will never do that.
okay, that aside, I was thinking more of the like stuff they add rather than like how well it's implemented.
Listen, if
Like
we're gonna talk,
mega evolutions,
if we're gonna
cool as
no,
shit.
no, if you're gonna talk about what they add, you also have to talk about what they take away.
Oh, they've taken away way more than they've
Yeah,
added these past few years. The
Absolutely.
national decks, removing the national decks was the worst decision they could have ever made.
Yeah. It's I, they're just silly. They're just idiots. I just don't understand. Somebody could be so bad at making business decisions. Anyways, skipping away from Pokemon. Fuck that. Let's go to another negative. Hey Levi, what's Red Dead Online doing?
Kill me.
Red Dead Online
Rest in
is
peace.
bringing last year's Halloween pass back again. Yay!
Or oh my god, are they actually?
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally the same one. They're not changing anything.
Oh.
Well, we already know they're not working on the game anymore. So, what are we supposed to do?
My face when they they make another game of the year and they're just like, you know what? Let's treat this like decade-old game we have with respect instead.
I just they're
You fucking kidding me?
they're not gonna they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do anything else with this godforsaken game. I just don't have any confidence in them. Let's see. I was going to talk to Andrew about how he actually had like his experience with the Pixel 6 Pro because the
Oh, they're
I,
on the Pixel 7 now? Jesus Christ. I have the Pixel 3.
it's the Pixel
Man, what the
7
hell?
and the lowest price one, the regular one is set at 600 and the Pro is set at 900.
They need to
Which
stop making like yearly releases for phones. Jesus Christ.
true, which for phone costs is not that bad.
Yeah, $5.99 for modern phone. That's way better than Apple, where you got to spend like 3K on the new phone.
True. Asus is really coming in. They have a I might if I didn't want the fold, I would love to switch to one of the Asus ones because it's just like it's not bare bones. They have the latest tech in them, but it's just like it looks like a classy phone.
hmm My face when a phone is about the same price as a console, though. That's pretty funny. Usually over the price, but
Let's see. Pixel 6 Pro sucks balls, barely got service anywhere. Android 13 is a mediocre experience with a heavy eye candy flourish, and they're doing jack shit to fix any of the issues. All they did was announce the Pixel 7 instead of fixing several problems people had been reporting since its. Damn. Fuck.
so the Pixel 7 is just the AMD
Yes.
solution, where they're like, hey, instead of fixing the issues on this shit, let's just make a new one.
Wait, what are you talking about? The AMD has fixed most of their issues with RDNA 2.
No, no, I'm talking about specifically my model of the AMD graphics driver, the Devil. They released another one that was just like the fixed version of the one I have, because Ethan has it.
Uh-huh.
And it fixed like literally all of the crashing issues and shit.
Uh-huh.
And yeah,
What you do
I had
have.
a I had a pretty good laugh with Ethan about it because I was like, dude, you just have my graphics card, but not busted.
Okay, when I buy a 3090, I'll send you my 2080 Ti. Then you won't suffer. Yeah, that's true.
I
That's
mean, thank you, but I don't like exactly need it if you need to use it for something else.
there is no other second computer that Andrew would ever build.
I guess that's fair.
He's not a heathen
Oh,
like
oh,
me.
I thought you said that, Zach.
No,
I didn't
it
see
was
that cause you
and
said that in
yeah.
chat.
I'm reading your chat and mine so I can make sure everybody's up on everybody's shit.
Asmo moment.
More like as slow moment.
Don't you make puns with my name?
Flip it.
I already have to hear your shitty puns every other day.
Oh god,
I mean,
gotta
actually, they're not that shitty. They're pretty funny. I
Yes.
laugh at them, but they're still awful. Okay.
I'll admit to all of these accounts. I'll admit to all these charges, sir.
I'll either send it to you or sell it. Oh, I mean, I guess that's fair. Yeah. Do whatever you think you do. Whatever you want to do. It's up to you, my dude. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, send it to me. I need it now. Give it to me, you piece of shit.
Though they have not fixed their issues and just released a better model. What they also included is that there will be a VPN service included with the phones, no extra charge.
Wow, almost as if that should be the standard.
Yeah. Well, since you
Thank God
called
they're
me
doing that.
his stinky poopy mark, I guess I have to send now. Oh no. Oh no. Where and what is he going to send? Is it going to be in chat? Is it going to be in our server? Who knows? The world may never know.
God, I still need to get a fucking hoodie for the winter.
But what the
Jesus.
world can be sure of is that a company is making a pro version of a PS5 controller, and it looks strange.
It does look kind of strange. That D-pad looks cool though.
Yeah, I well, you know
I
what's
hope it
great.
glows.
You know what's great about it, Mark? You can
What?
connect it to your PC, and it's wireless or wired.
Oh, well, I don't have wireless capabilities on my PC, I think.
No,
Oh
I'm
wait,
sure it comes with
do I?
a. It probably comes with a dongle or.
Yo, I'm sold.
Yeah.
Don't even need a PS5, just give me this controller.
But what I found interesting is that the controller is actually modular, and you can remove the
Ooh.
sticks and everything from it and replace it with like fighting stick versions of the controllers and various other things.
Oh, wait a second. It's fucking $180. Never mind, you can keep it.
Have we don't talk about?
I'll just keep using my Xbox, this is an Xbox 360 controller? What kind of controller is this? Oh no, this is
Damn,
Xbox One. I have an Xbox One controller.
an Xbox One controller using an Xbox controller. God, what a
Yeah.
heathen!
Dude, it feels really good for racing games, honestly. This thing is
Listen,
awesome.
listen. All I need to play my games is this wonderful PS5 controller.
I'm gonna be honest. I just use mouse and keyboard for most things.
I would use mouse and keyboard for racing games, but I hate WASD for turning.
Oh, it's trash for driving, but you
Yeah.
manage.
Y'all playing games poorly. I use the Donkey Kongo bongos on. Damn, you're right.
Oh my god.
Continuing along with the PlayStation theme, Insomniac, if you link your Steam and PlayStation Network accounts today, you get early unlocks for the remaster of Spider-Man.
Cool.
Just saying, man. Spider-Man's a
Wait,
good game.
remasters for Spider-Man. Didn't that game come out like literally a few years ago?
Yep.
So the remaster for Spider-Man is taking the graphical just difference that they increased for the PS5, and they're just naming it the remastered version of the game.
You're telling me it's a cash grab.
Yep.
No, because it's less than its original
Yep.
price. If you don't own it and you're buying it on
No, it's a
PC, I
cash
think
grab.
it's no, actually, wait, hold on. Andrew's chiming in on this one.
Oh no. He said actually with the I instead of the Y. That's how I know he's gonna say some fucking stupid shit.
Damn.
If you
If you
buy the
buy,
deluxe edition or whatever, it comes with it for free. Oh,
ooh, all right. See,
that's cool. But also
So
that
you're saying
confirms
it's a
it's a
cash
cash
grab?
grab. Yeah, exactly.
listen, listen.
Because they could have just gave it to everyone for free and just made it an
Maybe
upgrade thing.
don't want my. I don't know, and I'm just here to tell you the news.
I like the Spider-Man game. I
Yes,
just don't. I
I
wouldn't ever rationalize buying a remastered version for it when it looks nearly as good as when it came out.
true. Which also brings us to our next topic.
Alyx? Oh,
Horizon. Nope, don't worry about that. That's good news. We got to go to different news. Horizon Zero Dawn remaster reportedly coming to PS5.
another fucking Oh wait, that's Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay, that's
That,
kind of understandable.
but it came out. Horizon Zero Dawn came out 5 years.
It's like it's like more understandable than Spider-Man, I think.
Well, Spider-Man, they're already doing the graphical update, so they just labeled it as the remaster, and the game was only like $30.
Oh, is this gonna be a full price game?
What, Horizon Zero Dawn remaster? Most likely.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Man.
I've seen a lot of people just bitching and complaining about the $70 price tag for games now, and I'm like, dude, like inflation had to happen somewhere.
So are these game companies, instead of like porting their shit to the new console, they're just doing remasters so they can feel justified in charging another $60 or however much else for the game instead of like it being
Yes.
like $5 on the PlayStation 5 store because it was a PS4 game?
since it
Yes.
since Spider-Man comes free with Miles Morales, I would be able to justify the price of paying just for a new game since I'd be buying Miles Morales. But if I was buying Spider-Man standalone, the remaster with all the graphical updates and everything, and the fact that it's only $30, I feel better about than the 60 that it was at launch. It's a half price value now.
I think the reason people are complaining about the $70 price tag Kazu is because companies don't need it. That money will not go to the people working on the games, it'll only go to the CEOs and the actual company. Also, inflation doesn't affect companies, it only makes them more money. It only affects the people that have to pay for the shit.
Well, no, I think
Who like
it's
own those companies, it does literally nothing to them.
No, I think it's the fact that literally actual games take so much resource to actually make Andrew's point. And I agree
Well,
with that, that it's
I
just taken more.
I agree with that as well. However, companies still make so much money off of games. It's
And they don't pay the
ridiculous.
employees any more than they have the entire time.
Yeah, exactly. They only pay the employees if the employees start to either unionize or quit in mass, which most of the
True.
time they don't, or if they start to unionize, the company will just pull an Activision Blizzard, where they hire a union busting firm, which is
Yeah.
illegal, by the way, but Blizzard still does it.
Listen, we're slowly getting better in the fucking category of game companies, working its way through.
I just think that companies are fucking evil pieces of shit because literally inflation only ever happens whenever they start to raise minimum wage or things like that. Because they're like, hey, people are making more money. That means we can force them to pay more for our stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think it's them necessarily being. I don't think they're being scummy. Prime examples, Kojima pays all of his staff fairly, gives them bonuses depending on. Like, that's all I just want is everybody get paid the right amount.
All
Yeah,
right,
that should
but
be every
hold up.
company.
That's one person.
No,
Hmm.
I'm not saying every game company does it, but we've had examples of game companies in the past, recently this year, turning leaves, hiring QA full time, unions actually going through.
I think there's been way more companies that have been called out for really shady business practices than there have been companies that have done any good.
Oh yeah, no, we've heard so much shady shit. I'm just saying individual studios and the smaller guys are actually getting wins. I'm not saying
Mhm.
everybody in bigger companies is getting wins.
See, Kojima should be the standard where you pay your employees like either over what they should be paid or you pay them properly and you also treat them properly, give them bonuses, give them good vacation days, all of that kind of shit, right? Insurance, whatever, whatever. But the thing that really gets me is that a lot of the $70 shit isn't even like the game companies themselves doing it, it's the publishers, like PlayStation. They were just like, "Hey guys, by the way, we're gonna make the game $70 now." It's like, okay, this who does this help? It doesn't help the people working on the games.
I mean, it allows
Doesn't
them to develop more
it? Does,
games.
it doesn't help the consumers. I think that them developing the games would not change it, regardless of how much money they make off the games. Because there's a point where you're so big as a game company that the excess money just does not. Well, it just does not at all. What's the word? It no
Matter.
longer.
increases.
matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for what you're gonna make. A prime example is like Activision Blizzard, again, because I think they're like one of the best examples of companies that just do not give a fuck. So like Activision Blizzard would not give a single shit whether the games were $60 or $70 because they won't pay their employees more, they won't give them more benefits, and the only thing that they would get out of it is they make slightly more money, or I guess a lot more money because a bunch of people buy their games, right?
Okay,
That money will not go into their game production or anything. It'll just go into the pockets of
hold on.
uh like fucking whoever's on the director's board.
I will say if it's a digital game, it shouldn't cost $70. They should cost far less since they don't have to be shipped out or anything. Shipping millions wherever it has. Yeah,
Shipping is a big thing, yeah. I agree with that.
like I wish I could continue to collect, but I know it's just so much easier for space wise to just have everything digital.
hmm
The fact that banks still exist frustrates me.
I feel like shipping has no effect on the bigger companies though. I think that it would be more understandable if like indie companies charged a little more for their games, like $70 instead of 60, and big companies were just 60 still.
I well because indie games are such a risk. Whenever you go to play
hmm
them, they might not fit your taste. Like Subnautica's not it for everybody, but so is Celeste. It's not for everybody. Not everybody wants to go on two different kinds of depressing tales.
hmm There's also a really big issue between big game companies and indie companies where if you did the indie game price being slightly more than the AAA game price, people will just buy the AAA game and they won't try
Yeah,
the indie one because they can't justify the price difference.
that's why indie companies always have smaller teams and the game price is so low usually.
hmm
So honestly, it's however however it wants to go into the future, who knows. I think the money's going somewhere possibly good, but probably not. It's probably a waste of money going to
Yeah,
projects that just don't need to be adapted.
I don't think it's going anywhere good. I think that it's going straight to the CEO's pockets. I think it's just like a greedy company move.
Yeah, that's why I enjoyed that Steam and Epic have been giving little indie developers a boost. I mean, at least Epic has been.
hmm Epic has their own can of worms, but at least they treat indie developers right.
True.
Hopefully. I mean, from what we've heard, they do.
Speaking of Steam and PlayStation, after lengthy negotiations, Sony has bought the rights to publish Half-Life Alyx on PSVR 2,
Nice.
Nice.
coming in 2023. I'm just it's been a long time since I've seen a Steam title go from Steam to PlayStation. Like
Yeah,
when's the last one you can actually remember that was like developed by Steam and then put on a different thing?
you know, I'm actually like kind of surprised that Gmod isn't on PlayStation still,
That's true.
but they chose to do Alex instead. Is it
I
Alex or is it Alex?
Alex,
Alex.
Oh, okay.
man, I miss the good old days of the orange box where you just got Portal and a bunch of shit.
hmm
So good.
Oh yeah, wait, was Portal on PlayStation?
Yes,
Yeah.
Portal
Oh,
1 and
interesting.
2. I remember run the speed runs on for Portal 2 on PlayStation.
Mm,
Ugh,
I see.
speed runs for Portal 2. Let's see. So, oh, we already talked about that one. So, Mark, I don't know if you've heard of this one. This
Have you read
wonderful.
this?
I have. I've read this.
Is it good?
It's adorable actually.
What
Okay,
is it?
so it's like a fun anime, not like a
Yeah,
out of 10
it's fun.
anime. Okay,
The
gotcha.
the dude literally can't like he has a gun and there's a special dungeon in the world where he can collect ability things for him to level up like his physique and everything. and then he can kill certain other mobs to gain other special types of bullets. It's really adorable. It's
Oh,
very wholesome.
so this is gonna be like, I hate getting hurt, so I'm gonna max out my defense.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, I like animes like this a lot, actually. They're
And
they're usually not like amazing, but I enjoy watching them.
the little girl is just trying to raise herself on her own, and she has a lot of physical strength. She carries around the hammer wherever she goes hunting, and the entire world's supply of like food and everything is from killing monsters.
It has one of my favorite tropes already. Tiny character with big ass weapon.
Yes. It's adorable little one, so I can suggest to definitely check this out when it.
Oh, I certainly will. It comes out 2023. God damn.
I just wanted to get it out there because every so often Crunchyroll lays something into my lap. I'm like, I read that so long ago.
Didn't we actually talk about this like 2 podcasts ago? And you were like, I hope it gets an anime.
No, there was a different one. There are so many manga that I've read just randomly that have passed by that whenever
Mm,
a new one gets made into a to an actual anime, I'm like, look at that. People are paying attention, getting the good
let's
shit out there.
let's just hope they don't give it the I'm standing on a million lives treatment, where it has no animation, they cut out really important dialogue, like CGI all over the place. Dude, I was so hyped for that anime because the manga was incredible, and then they just fucking like shot it in the head, annihilated it,
That's
bent it down on its knees, put the gun to the back of its head, it's like prepare to meet God, and then just fucking shot him.
No, that's not what I'm laughing about. I'm thinking about stand. Speaking of standing on a million lives, Blizzard axes Overwatch 2 phone number requirement and update on game's rocky launch.
Oh, you wanna know something interesting too? They're
Uh,
only removing that for people who owned Overwatch 1, so if you haven't owned Overwatch 1 and you're trying to play Overwatch 2, you
Damn.
still have to have a phone number and you still can't
Why
use a
do you
prepaid plan.
why do you need a phone number? Wait, you can't use a
It's
prepaid plan?
nope.
There was a problem with it, and instead of they were going to try to fix that, and then instead they said fuck it.
So Levi, their reasoning is so they can quote unquote monitor players and prevent hackers from playing the game because it's harder to acquire an actual phone with a phone plan and play the game like that than it is to like just download the game, and it's harder to have multiple phones
Yeah,
to play the game on different accounts if you get banned. The issue is a lot of people don't have phone contracts.
Yeah, I don't have a phone
So
contract, so I can't even play it if I wanted to.
yeah, so a lot of people can't play the fucking game and they're complaining about it.
10 out of 10 game, absolute shit. Not that I was gonna
And
play it anyway, but
also interestingly enough, if the funny thing is there's a way around it too, and in the long run it's not going to prevent hackers from playing the game, which is something that they don't understand.
wow, shocker.
Like, man,
Activision Blizzard being stupid and failures? No.
I need to get my hands on it and play it first before I can draw any judgment.
dude, lots of game companies do not understand that hackers will find a way regardless of
No matter
what you
what.
have up. Yeah. Like a great example is I guess Call of Duty, but also a game like Apex Legends where they have or Valorant for that matter, where they
Call of
have
Duty has
a
absolute shit anti-cheat.
yeah, true. But
Fortnite's
they
pretty good actually about cheaters,
oh yeah,
but
yeah.
there's still definitely a few.
hmm
You can
They
feel unfair kills.
they implement all of these quote unquote like high-tech modern anti-cheat systems, and then it just ends up busting because some dude in his basement was just like, "Hey, I'm using cheat engine, but what if I ran it in administrator mode?" It's fucking stupid. Also, when I was playing Overwatch 2, it felt the exact same as Overwatch 1, which is why I have kind of a problem with it. Like, also,
I mean, it's literally the
I
exact same game. They just renamed it. I don't know what to tell you.
it really is. Also, I feel like the new characters and some of the characters that they put back in the game from Overwatch 1 are kind of unbalanced at the moment. Like, for example, Junker Queen. She can survive way more than the other tanks can, and she does a lot more damage than the other tanks do, which is kind of ridiculous. Uh, Another good one is oh yeah, the new team system where they took out one tank, so you have one tank. If that
Damn.
Wait, what is it?
Junker
Oh,
Queen
Junker
has an
Queen? Oh
AoE
yeah,
heal ability.
yep. She also has a passive healing for some reason.
That's
She's really busted. I think she's like the most busted tank at the moment.
ooh,
Um, Orissa's pretty good now too because they changed her ult. Reinhardt is like meh. Winston is meh. Um,
basically. I did
they
enjoy reading some of the stuff that they had changed when Andrew was talking about it.
The only one that I saw that had passive healing so far is the Junker Queen, because Reinhardt doesn't have passive Actually, wait, is that the tank passive? Let me look real quick. Because I know they have a tank passive, but Junker Queen has a healing passive as well as the tank passive.
Oh, that's
Junker
buff.
Queen. Yep, it is pretty busted, and she still has like all of her utility stuff too. She has a
Damn.
right click, a left click, an F and E, her ult, pretty much everything.
They just regenerate armor, I think. Well, yeah, every class got something along that way. If you hadn't taken damage in a while, your damage increased, your health regen increased. There was a couple more.
Oh yeah, it says so she has rush, which is her healing passive. Heal from all damage over time by or dealt by wounds.
Ooh.
And her tank passive. What is the tank passive? Overwatch 2. Um
Oh, wait, it's not armor. They just get knockback resistance against crowd control abilities and provide 30%
mhm.
less ultimate.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it says all tank characters get knocked back less compared to others. They generate less ultimate charge from healing and damage received. Which
Ah,
a healing passive for a tank is pretty busted. That's
yeah,
really good.
yeah.
She also she can throw a knife, and when she hits a target with the knife, she can bring it back to her and yank them towards her.
Ooh,
And she has a shotgun that is almost the equivalent of Reaper's shotguns. Um,
does
and
it
she has
have
some,
does it
what
have a
is it?
longer range?
I think it's about the same. I think it's roughly the same. It might be a little bit shorter.
I
When I was using it, it would take me like literally 2 shots to kill anybody who was not a tank. In tanks, it would took about 4 or 5 shots. She also has Zakuto Melee's ult ability, by the way, where she just starts swinging.
oh god.
She's a really good character. Um,
Damn.
they didn't change a lot of the normal characters in the game. Anna's the same, Pharah's the same.
I heard fucking B-boy fucking Bastion got a
Mm,
fun one.
that Bastion got a really cool rework. Instead of going into turret mode, he can go into turret mode, but it's temporary, and it has a cooldown, which makes it so that you can't just like sit on point with a Mercy and a Reinhardt and just do that toxic shit.
That's why I've been enjoying reading I've been enjoying League doing massive reworks for champions that have been in the game for like 20 years.
hmm Most of the Overwatch 1 characters don't have any reworks. They probably have nerfs and buffs. I know that Genji is really good right now. I think they buffed Genji for whatever fuck all reason. Because Genji would literally like 1v5 entire teams whenever I saw someone playing Genji.
Damn.
It was kind of ridiculous. He would go in and he can one-shot you with his little sword attack now. If you're a non-tank. It's actually kind of ridiculous.
But hold on, Marcus.
hmm
Who cares about Overwatch?
That's
Speaking
true.
Not me, because I got Gundam. Which
speaking
is, I mean, it's still Gundam is still pretty bad at the moment, but
true. But speaking of League of Legends, League of Legends might become a little easier, and that's great.
What?
Hold
Were
on.
they removing runes or something?
The League of Legends preseason patch is always a little bit wild with the yearly esports circuit done and dusted. Riot can go a little ham on changing up champions and how they play on Summoner's Rift. This year, beneath the marquee features, Riot adds tons of quality of life features to test realms that make the game more accessible and, well, easier to play. Officially incorporating these features would be another massive step in Riot's attempt to turn its opaque and disreputable game into a welcoming experience should the changes go through to the live game. These changes include indicators that show how far a jungle monster will chase a player before they reset to their original position, a recommended route for jungle players to take around the map, timers above vision wards that easily show when they will expire, and recommended abilities and loadouts for champions.
I
Oh,
don't
nice.
think
That's
that
cool.
I don't think that makes the game easier. I feel like that's just like shit that should have been in the game to begin with.
Yeah,
Ooh,
probably.
it probably should have been in when they had like 40 less champions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like I mean, a lot of that stuff is just kind of like stuff they force players to keep track of, and it was just
Yes.
way too much.
I think this is nearly every aspect is laid out in front of, hey, you're playing this champion, here's the popular builds, here's this, here's that, go ahead.
Hmm.
I
Um,
it, it's nice to see them making the game easier for individuals to attack.
Now, if only they also gave us more player versus AI game modes, and then also gave us more rune pages for free.
True.
Yeah, we need more rune storage.
Well, you can buy rune.
I would, but
Can you?
man, yeah,
Yeah.
you can, but it's a lot.
Wow.
I can't remember how much blue essence it is, but you can also pay money to get rune pages,
It's
which I would prefer not to do.
6,300. It's like a new champion.
So that's kind of ridiculous.
No,
Ew.
God damn.
no, I think you can buy like 7 of them for a different.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
can
you
open up.
can buy a lot of them for like $10.
God, never mind. Wait, hold on. Nobody from the stream could have seen it. But I'm not allowing you guys to make fun of me for my username on this.
Make fun of you for your password. It's probably like Big Chungus 69 or something.
It's not. I can confirm it's not.
The password is 1,
And
2, 3,
before a
4, 5.
and before Levi actually had a keylogger on Zach's computer.
Yes. Okay, so it costs 6,300 in blue essence to get an additional rune page, and for 7 rune pages you need 2,600 RP, or
That is
roughly
$26?
22.
That's
$22.
trash.
That's kind of trash, yeah.
Yeah. But you can pass.
Man, I think that the mobile game market just absolutely fucking destroyed video game microtransactions.
True. Anyways,
That's pretty
uh,
cool though. Oh, also, Kazu was talking about some of the buffs that Ana got, which are pretty good, but I still think she's gonna be one of the worst healers in the game.
and I
Because
got more.
I mean, she has the most utility, but like Mercy and Moira are still probably the go-to healers, and
I don't know
Lucio.
because I used to do either Widowmaker or Hanzo for headshots, and I would I don't know, I preferred her as a healer just because I was used to using a sniper rifle.
Hmm. Oh, Lucio and Mercy are still top two. Yeah, because Lucio has the best AoE heal, and Mercy just has the best single target heal.
Yes.
Also, Ana does less damage than Mercy can just buff someone for if the person she's buffing knows what they're doing.
And if the other team fucks up and they kill all 4 of the other members except for the Mercy, and the Mercy swoops in and revives everybody, it's just
Hmm.
ah
I feel like Ana should just be a DPS to be honest, because she has too much utility to be a healer. Her utility isn't really
sure,
the best for healing.
send the link into the at to our channel. But while we're getting that, uh, Dungeons and Dragons fan can complete to turn their campaign into a set.
Nice.
What?
So because I'm the Lego man here, and I love these Lego plans.
Oh my
uh,
god.
Lego
Get on with it.
Lego every once in a while has a competition where that you can submit ideas for various Lego sets, and some of them can get turned into actual creations that get sent out there.
Mhm.
And this year's one is Dungeons and Dragons. People can design their own campaigns to be implemented to a Lego set. Uh, and as for what usually happens when the winning design is chosen, 1% of the total net sales of the Lego's Ideas Dungeon and Dragon product, 10 complimentary copies of your Lego Ideas Dungeon and Dragon set, credit and bio in set materials as Lego Ideas Dungeons and Dragons fan designer, and prize package of Dungeons and Dragons goodies.
Interesting.
I just enjoyed that you get 1%. I forgot that it was that high.
And before Critical makes a D&D campaign and gets first place so he can put the 1% of total sales to Team Moist.
True. Oh man.
Yeah, Critical Role might get it.
Yeah.
Damn, Critical Role is still making shit.
Yes, they're still one of the
God
top
damn.
streaming channels on Twitch.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
And I'm pretty sure they don't even have a partnership. They just get passive income out the ass.
Oh, I'd imagine they probably get subs out the ass and all that money revenue from YouTube. Actually, I don't even know how much ads give you on YouTube.
I'm
Is it like
I don't
it's
actually,
like a few cents per ad
yes.
or some shit?
Yeah.
And then it's like a few cents per view or some shit too. I think like when you hit a
Yes.
million, it's a million is like a couple thousand. I can't remember.
Yes. For every 100,000 you get 1,000 if I remember correctly. It's right around
Hmm.
there. It might be a little bit more, it might be 200,000 now. I don't know. We'd have to look. But that was the last number was 100,000.
Interesting.
But yeah. So Andrew, has anything come out of this mysterious ass Kojima shit yet? Did we learn
I think
anything?
I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be fucking what's it called? Death Stranding 2.
No, because we already know that because Norman Reedus dropped that shit like a hot potato.
Wait, what is it?
Until the Game Awards, just a lot of cryptic tweets and we already know who the person is, and then he just said where, and everybody's like, but where? And it's Kojima, so we don't know. We can hope it's the Game Awards. God damn it, this guy always fucking with people. Love him so much.
Norman Reedus announced Death Stranding 2 was being produced before Kojima did, and Kojima still hasn't confirmed it.
It was so funny. It was during like a straight news interview, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm already working with Kojima to start Death Stranding 2." And the entire internet went, "What?"
That is fucking hilarious, and Kojima's over here like, I don't know, are we? I don't know.
I
What did Norman
think
Reedus say? I don't
Kojima
know.
is just like, "How dare somebody outplay me? How dare they?"
But dude, I feel like if someone walked up to Kojima and was like, "Hey, by the way, Norman Reedus said you were working on Death Stranding 2. How do you feel about that?" I think his head would explode.
Death Stranding 11 out of
Like,
10 emotional trip, would highly recommend at least one playthrough, especially of the director's cut. Indeed.
I do think it was kind of funny that a lot of people who didn't like Death Stranding had a huge problem with it because of walking. And I'm just like, didn't you guys literally walk in Red Dead most of the fucking time?
No, no, the people that hated Death Stranding for being a walking sim didn't even play Red Dead. They were all way over like
Oh
fucking
yeah,
Legend of Zelda,
The
Breath of the
the
yeah, you're
Wild.
right.
the person who didn't like Death Stranding didn't play the first 9 hours of the game.
Wait, what the fuck? You walk a shit ton in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Are
that's the
people
point.
just hypocrites?
Yes,
Yes.
They're just hypocrites.
the
Jesus.
entire internet is just hypocrites. Learned it.
I think it also just became a bandwagon. I haven't played the game, so I can't like say for myself whether it was good or not,
Listen,
personally. But like, you can't just not play a game and then just see that someone's walking for like 2 minutes to get to an objective and then be like, this game is ass. You
Well,
gotta
I mean, it's
really,
more than 2 minutes of walking, but
yeah, yeah. You get what I'm saying though.
everybody should should finally get off their knees for Nintendo.
yeah. Fuck Nintendo. All my
It's
homies
really
hate
Yeah,
Nintendo.
funny. It's really funny that people. I'm seeing like a lot of people kind of walk back on the whole Breath of the Wild being amazing thing lately. A lot of them are saying that Breath of the Wild is like average now.
Really? Weird.
Yeah, I think it's because people are taking the rose-colored glasses off when they go to play games that they were like 15 when they came out.
I think that's my fear of going back to an old game that I used to cherish and then it not being good enough for me.
Dude, I've played Pokemon Black and White like 6 times now. Black and White is still really good to me, but I do understand a lot of the problems that people had with it. Like the low HP music was amazing, right?
Yes,
But it would literally cut the music you're already listening to like just start
yes,
playing. So if you're listening to a really cool gym leader theme and your
and
Pokemon gets to red, it just cuts it, and you're like, "Are you kidding me?" Yeah,
it's always abrupt and like your Pokemon's dying. I need you to know that. Yeah, no
yeah.
shit game.
I didn't really care for Breath of the Wild when it came out. I played it a little bit, and I was like, "This isn't really a game I'm interested in," so I stopped.
I want to play it at some point, but like I just know it's been inflated. So at this point, if I play it, it's probably just going to be the experience I thought it was going to be, not the experience I wanted it to
Don't
be.
don't
The
get me wrong. It looks really cool, and I want to play it too. But I don't own a Switch, and I have no intention of owning a Switch, and it's never coming to anything else because Nintendo fucking sucks with like exclusivity. So
True.
fuck them.
I forgot about that. Yeah, Kojima holding Negan's bat as he goes to take a swing in Norman Reedus.
That is actually hilarious.
I think I can. Oh yeah.
That is actually fucking amazing. Do they just have that in their office?
What, the
Is it
Negan
just
bat?
sitting there? Yeah, the
It
bat with like barbed wire and nails on it.
well, the biggest TV show and movie buff is Kojima. He has memorabilia from a ton of things. His
I
office.
mean, I guess it doubles as security in case someone breaks into the office.
I
Kojima
Exactly.
just puts on his like fucking full body plate armor and just picks up the bat.
I can imagine you turn into Kojima's office in the middle of the night and there's just a box in the center of the floor. And some poor guy who's trying to break into the office, like, well, it looks all clear. And then
Dude,
the box just starts following him.
it's so funny watching Kojima interact with people on Twitter occasionally, because sometimes I'll get recommended just random comments he makes on random fucking posts. Like someone will make a piece of art for like some really old video game or some shit, and he'll be like, "Wow, this is amazing. I can't believe that you would make something so beautiful as this for a game that I played 20 years ago." Truly tells us about the human psyche and all of the like just he just like goes on and on about like some fucking like really deep random shit, and I'm like, is this dude okay?
Hold on. I just remembered as well, and Andrew's got a point, Levi. We can just play it on PC because of that 4K emulator that came out.
You're right. Make a
Legally
fair
play
point.
it on PC.
Also, highly podcast if you're interested in game development, like for Coach, like Death Stranding, Metal Gear, and so on. And some, I need to start listening to that. I've run out of podcasts to listen to. I always have a podcast going or a video of some sort from YouTube, and then music on in the background at a lower uh, volume.
We need Kojima and oh my god, what's his name? Sakurai and
Yes,
Yoshi P to like all be in Kojima's podcast. Talk about their game their game production experiences. I think that'd be really cool.
Fucking
And all
never
of the
ends.
bullshit they have to, yeah, and all the bullshit they had to put up with corporate. Because if you think about it, those three like really led the companies that, well, I mean, less for Yoshi P, but Smash is like a huge title in for Nintendo. But anyway, those three are like really well known in the companies that they used to work for or currently do work for. Like Kojima for Konami, Yoshi P for Square Enix, and Sakurai for Nintendo because he made Kirby and Smash. It'd be really fun to get their to get their
Just,
opinions on
just their
corporate shenanigans.
yeah, just their clash of what happened to them over the years and what they had to deal with.
Mhm.
Oh man,
The Gifted Gene and My Lovable Memes. What?
that's hilarious.
Is that what it's actually called?
That's a beautiful title.
How is it that this man can write like an entire book with like this man can write an entire book with like full literacy and just make it seem like absolutely beautiful, but then he makes a book and he titles it fucking that. What the hell? Kojima's so funny.
I just love it so much. He's such a trickster. What a merry prankster. God, though, speaking of wonderful things coming to other things, Final Fantasy and Assassin's Creed coming to Magic the Gathering in 2024.
Oh joy.
I thought Final Fantasy was already in Magic the Gathering.
Nope.
What am I thinking of? There's Fortnite.
I know.
What else is there?
Wait.
There was another one we talked about recently.
Uh, we also talked about Magic the Gathering recently with a different collab with Doctor Who and a bunch of other shit.
What was the one that I mentioned? Do you remember?
Uh, what had a lot of crossover. Talked about Fortnite. We talked about Magic getting all the crossovers as well. Uh, I can't
'Cause
actually.
I remember when we talked about this, somebody we were in VC with was like, "Nuh-uh, there's no way." When we were saying that these cards were in Magic,
Yeah.
who
There's
was
me.
it?
I don't remember what we're talking about.
Oh, oh yeah, it was you because you were fucking memeing on us. You
Yes.
just kept saying no to everything we said.
Yeah,
Which
I don't
is
remember what we're
fair.
talking about.
But the fact
Yeah,
that
I can't
Assassin's
either.
Creed and Final Fantasy is now coming to Magic as well, damn.
They're really trying to beat Yu-Gi-Oh, man.
They're bringing all the cool shit. I love whenever they
I mean,
custom
let's
make
be
a.
real. It's not going to be hard to beat Yu-Gi-Oh anymore.
I don't know,
Dead
man.
game.
Yu-Gi-Oh, no,
Dead meme.
Yu-Gi-Oh is the biggest card game at the moment, and I think it's also mostly because of nostalgia.
I
Because I mean,
can't.
Magic
Amongst people
has,
ages 5 to 12, yes, I agree.
God dang it,
I can't wait
but
for the. I can't wait for the hyper fusion Marcus, where you can use all the different types of summoning, and you can fuse all of them together into a mega creature using every single aspect of the game.
Zach, they already have that.
Do
It's
they?
called. Have you seen Pendulum Fusion Monsters?
That's no. That's not allowed. They are
It, no,
no.
I'm not joking, Zach. There is a Pendulum Fusion monster that requires you use an XYZ, a fusion, a synchro, a
That's not.
pendulum monster to make it.
That's not. That's oh. So it already existed. Why do you
Yeah.
still play that game?
Well, because that card is really bad and very niche in a specific strategy. Also, I play the game because it's very much like 4D chess, honestly.
Yes, now it is. Before it used to be you just summon shit and attack the other person.
Yeah, now it's fun because
No,
I get to sit
no,
here. Now
no,
I get to
it's
sit here and wait 10 minutes for my opponent to make a board just for me to go activate Dark Hole, summon a monster, just kill you the same turn.
that's all Yu-Gi-Oh is I summon something cool. Haha, well joke's on you, I have trap hole. And then the other person's like, cool, here's my cool creature. Oh, that's cool, I have black hole. And then everybody starts using board wipes. It's all about just
It,
destroying your opponent's creatures before they can come
it's
out.
it it's very much board breakers, and hand traps now. Also,
Yes.
we're about to enter a tier 0 format, which is going to be actually ass.
The fuck does
Like,
that even mean?
okay, so tier 0 means that a deck is making up, I believe it is 75% of representation at events, and they're also winning those events almost every time. The deck I'm talking about is tier element. So, okay, to put this in perspective, the last tier 0 deck we had was Zodiac, and it took up 100% of the metagame. So that was a tier 0 format because the only viable deck was that deck.
Amazing.
And the only
So you're
decks that
saying
could
they're shit at
even,
balancing their own game.
well, no, because that was in 2017. We haven't had a tier 0 format since then.
But
And
you just said you're getting one.
we might. It depends on what the new card that they're getting does for the deck.
There's only one other thing that has to do with magic.
There is also a counter deck for them. Two counter decks for them, actually, now that I think about it. But
Every
yeah,
card
go on.
game
Well,
Though.
it's
has a
not a
counter
tier
deck.
0 deck if that's not what.
Every card game
If
has a
there's
counter deck.
But if there's a
The thing
counter
that
deck, then it's not the only viable option, is it?
the
Well,
tier
actually,
0 the tier 0 means that the deck makes up and or wins 75% of all events taking place in that that quote unquote season. And the usually the counter decks are the leftover percentage that are winning or
Mark,
representing.
Marcus, Change of Heart came back. I can't trust any of my cards to exist on the field.
Yeah, you know why it came back? That card is
Why?
ass. The card
I
is
mean,
so bad.
yeah.
Actually, I can't say it's bad because someone activated against me a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Took my monster that I actually really needed to win the game. I was sitting there, I was like, the one time a motherfucker uses this card on me, and it has to
Oh my
be
god.
the time I
So
don't want them to have it.
so I can link this perfectly. There's an old ass card from the beginning of Magic, way back in the beginning, called Fog, that just negated
Mhm.
all combat damage for the round. And
The band.
the moment I busted out an old deck that I used to play all the time against our buddy Curtis, Andrew, uh I played it against them, and they both looked at me as if to insult me. Who the fuck uses a fog in this day and age? As if I was wearing a powdered wig and bringing cards from the past.
Oh my god. Also, yeah, Kazu, I have seen the Speedaroo Yu-Gi-Oh video. Because in that same video, doesn't he like fucking grab Kai or yeah, he grabs Kaiba's cards or some shit and rips
Yes.
them or whatever? That
Yeah.
video is so funny.
Uh but Magic is releasing a 30th anniversary that includes 60 random cards, and it's $1,000.
Oh my
What?
god.
Oh wait, that's Blue Lotus, not Black Lotus.
Oh no, that's just the art for Black Lotus.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a remake.
don't they have literally another Lotus card called like Blue Lotus or Red Lotus or some shit?
They're different gems, but I'm pretty sure there's also a White Lotus card. I don't know if there's a
Interesting.
Blue Lotus. Anyways,
Also, Kazu, the point of it is they actually had a consumer agreement where they wouldn't reprint cards that were getting really pricey to
yeah,
protect the third party market for some reason because they're actually stupid. Because who the fuck cares about the third party market?
yeah, nobody
And
cares.
that's why they don't reprint Black Lotus. And I'm
Amazing.
assuming that they're doing this to like kind of counterbalance that rather than just reprint shit.
Dude, I used to play him. Oh god, Magic was so much fun back in the day. You can make so many fun decks now.
If they had a wait, do they have Commander on the Magic the Gathering card game app?
Maybe? I
Because if they
believe
do,
so.
we could all play Commander.
I would love to start getting into. You know what? You know what? This truly turns into us just going back and doing tabletop sim, and then just
Oh my
building the
god.
decks and then just importing them.
Yeah, you're right.
Just turns into us sitting around a table in VR, just playing random card games and shit.
God.
Yeah. God, though. Anyways, inside the actual set, you have a chance to get a remake of the iconic Black.
It is kind of funny to me though that Wizards of the Coast were like, why are less and less people playing Magic the Gathering when they are just like refusing to reprint certain cards that decks need, and those cards get really expensive, and then they just can't reprint them anymore.
I think the funniest thing is that like Black Lotus out of all Magic cards isn't that powerful, but it's really
What?
useful.
Not that powerful.
It's
You
not
had
that
three
powerful.
mana of any card. You had 3 mana of any color, and it's a free cost. The
Hold on,
fuck?
hold on, sweetie. How much mana estimate build in a single round?
Okay. That doesn't. Okay, Zach, that doesn't matter though, right? Because green is usually like landfall stuff, right?
Yeah,
Because I also play landfall. I play landfall Omnath. But Black
actually no.
Lotus, dude, imagine opening Black Lotus instead of Soul Ring and Commander. So you just go, hey, plop this down free cost. Also, I get 3 mana for free every turn. Dude, that
So,
would be so stupid. I would have Omnath in like 3 turns.
dude, I have Omnath on the first turn with my.
Fucking how? Wait, which Omnath do you play?
Okay. Non-commander Omnath. I do the
Oh,
mana
okay,
void.
non-commander. Okay, that's
If
understandable
we're
then.
if we're talking about commanders though, that deck is atrocious because it has 6 different it has 6 different planeswalkers in it.
Oh, trust me, I know, because I have all of the Nissas in my deck.
Yeah, me too. No, I only
Dude,
have.
my favorite thing in Omnath Commander is whenever you see World Waker and your opponent can't get to her because you have so many Omnath tokens. So you just go, hey, by the way, I'm gonna sacrifice World Waker to take all of my lands from my deck and put them on the field. Also, by the way, I have like 100 tokens now.
It's also
There was this one time I had over 400 tokens because I used Double Harvest, I think it's called, and then I
yes.
used some red spell that copies the last spell you used twice.
Ooh,
So I
ooh.
just had like fucking 400 elemental tokens. It was great.
You know what? You know what the saddest day of my life was, Marcus? I
What's that?
reached the apex of my green deck, but my friends were already playing fucking millions. They were doing infinite combos. And one would gain a shit ton of health, the other would be attacking with a shit ton of creatures, blah blah blah. And in the glyphs, I did all the math, and I'm like, cool. My deck at peak does 72,647 damage, and they're battling in millions, and I'm like, that doesn't sound impressive in this battle. But if a regular player told you they were about to hit you with 72,000 damage.
Jesus.
It was so
Uh,
sad. It was completely deflated. All my hard work for god nothing.
I haven't been able to play Commander anymore because the friends I used to hang out with, I don't really hang out with them anymore. And also, the one that I do still hang out with doesn't play Magic because they don't like Magic. And so my Commander deck is just like rotting.
Sweetie, Marcus loves to play commander.
Let's go. Commander's the best. Commander's the best. Fuck Standard. Who cares about Standard?
We have no standards.
Also, Black Lotus is banned Kazu, I'm pretty sure.
No. It's not
It
banned.
is
Just nobody.
it is absolutely banned in Commander at least. It has to be banned in Commander.
You know why it's not. Wait, hold on. Why is
It
Black
is
Lotus
banned.
banned? The answer.
Get
Oh,
fucked.
that's hilarious. I know why it's banned then.
Because you get 3 mana on proc. You
No.
if you play it in expanded, you just go, hey, by the way, I run
No.
4 Black Lotus.
No,
Place it
Marcus.
on the field.
Oh, it's only banned in like 3 tournament types. Okay. Anyways, the reason why it's originally banned, Marcus, is not because of any of that. It was because people were physically getting robbed for this card if they brought it to tournament.
Okay, hold on. Well, I mean, that's a non-issue, right?
Well, it was like at the time when it was really popular before they banned it. It was like a $26,000
I don't know.
card.
I feel like people getting robbed isn't exactly a non-issue.
Yeah,
Oh
I
man, it's a
feel.
non-issue.
And now and one of them sold recently at $511,100.
Also, it says that Black Lotus has been banned from all official tournament formats except for Vintage. But even
Of
there, it's limited to 1 copy per deck compared to the
course.
normal allowance of 4. And the reason for this is because literally, if you see Black Lotus first turn, that is a 3 mana proc, whereas everyone else in the turn will only have a 1 mana proc, usually, unless they see like Soul Ring or something. But even then, Soul Ring is like slightly balanced because it gives you colorless mana, right?
Oh, I forgot me and my friends
So
always play 2-2-20.
you get 3 mana, and that gives you just a huge swing in momentum compared to like every other mana swing card in the game.
True. Oh, my other deck is so unofficial right now. I have.
Oh, actually, you get 4 mana because it's an artifact, so you go Black Lotus and then play a land. So you have 4 mana turn 1.
Yes.
And if you have 4 Black Lotus in hand, you get 12 mana.
And maybe I should swap out some of my mana for Black Lotus copies. I think Bree would kill me if I did that.
It
But
it literally says right here though that it's banned in all official tournament formats except for Vintage.
if I put 4 proxy copies of Black Lotus into my green deck.
Yeah, it says it like directly on the wiki.
Damn. Anyways, uh Cyberpunk 2077 sequel announced.
Nice.
Yeah. There's a nice graph with what they are currently working on over at CD Projekt Red. And a new Witcher trilogy, each of the Witcher series. They have Cyberpunk when they're releasing Phantom Liberty, and then Orion is the new project, and then Hater, which is just or Hadar, AR, is a different thing.
Well, let's see, Kazu, you can't play it in Modern because Modern is rotation format, so it's technically banned there. Uh, Vintage banned and restricted. Yeah. Oh, wait. Restrict. Oh yeah, it's restricted in Vintage. Legacy banned. Black Lotus, it's banned in Legacy. And it's also banned in Commander, so yeah, it's only legal in Vintage. That was straight from the Wizards ban list I just looked at too. Yeah,
Oh
that card is
shit!
fucking busted.
Oh wow! An hour ago, President Biden announced executive order pardoning Americans convicted of simple marijuana possessions under federal law.
Yeah.
What?
Every
What,
bitch just
Kazu?
getting a pardon.
Wait, what happened? One more time?
Oh, President Biden announced executive order pardoning Americans convicted of simple marijuana possessions under federal law.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
That was leading to the fact that I was going to ask Kim Jong Ji.
Oh, the artist.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't
It
know who that
was
is, Marcus, I'm gonna be honest.
it was a really popular artist who would like go to various events and just kind of like paint or draw, and he made really cool art. He was an inspiration for a lot of modern day artists, especially like Twitter anime artists for some reason. His stuff is really good though.
Not bad. I just enjoy that he just goes up and immediately starts fucking just drawing shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What a Chad. Anyways, we only have one more topic that at least I have. And that is so From Software had hold on this actual title. Elder Rings Melina embodies From Software's problems with women.
Oh, let's just skip this. Don't even give them
Are
the
you
time of day.
are you sure?
Yes,
It's
I'm sure
really,
because
really funny.
no one gives a fuck about Polygon's opinions.
Anyways,
God damn it.
that's all
I
I
saw
got.
this exact article, Zach. I saw this exact article and I was like, these people are actually fucking brain dead. These guys are
it
stupid.
it was so
Who in God's name sees Millennia and they're like, "Oh my God, this character is so sexualized. Holy shit." If someone walked up to me and unironically said that Millennia was sexualized, I would have to kill them on the spot so they couldn't reproduce.
I just enjoyed how stupid it looked on their part because they were saying, "Why is everybody in the end of the world scenarios damaged and quiet?" And I'm like, "Do you what?"
Millennia Millennia is like quite literally one of man Millennia is a really strong female character too. So it's even worse that they're like, this character is over sexualized. Even though you can't fucking see anything, her body's filled with rot. Jesus Christ.
Are we talking about how the
Wait, are we
4090
talking about Millennia or Millennia?
Melania?
Melania.
The
Yeah, I kept
goddess of
saying it
rot?
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here, hold on.
I
Let's
kept saying it
let's
wrong, sadly. I like how
let's
you have me in your search thing.
don't worry about that. Science Tech Tips just came out with something about the new GPUs. Anyways, I know it's here.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, hold on. I want you guys to see how large this card is.
Jesus Christ, Zach, how often do you watch their videos?
We don't talk about that.
You've seen like every single video in their
we
uploads.
we do not talk about that. Oh wait, hold on. It's on Short Circuit.
Oh no, we're gonna look at this one. He's gonna have like quite literally every video watched. Oh my god, he does.
Listen, we don't
I
talk about
had a
that.
really
We don't talk about that. Hold on. I want you to see this card on this table next to this man.
Oh, the one that's the size of the Xbox.
Fucking look at that. It's as wide as his
Yeah.
goddamn
No,
shoulders.
no, dude, that thing is literally the size of a Xbox. What's the new one called? The One S? Not the One
Yeah,
S.
the 1X.
Oh, One X. Yeah, it's literally the size of an Xbox One X. Is this the video that he shows that in?
What of how large it is?
Yeah.
No,
I
he
thought
just he's
I
just
thought there was a. Hold on, let me just grab the picture. I'll just find it real quick.
on short
Um.
circuited Xbox Series X.
Oh, okay.
Both new.
Xbox Series X compared to what is that called again?
The 4090.
The 4090. Oh, yes, here it is. Yeah, it's literally the size of a Series X. Look at this shit.
X 4090. I'm not saying RTX. Fuck those guys.
Oh, there you go. Well, if it would load in Discord, that'd be very nice.
Yes.
There you go. Look at that.
Oh god.
Isn't that crazy?
I knew it was gonna be large, but Jesus Christ.
This makes me wonder what is inside the Xbox Series X.
Empty space.
Wait, that's the S. But Nvidia says you.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Wait,
I
hold
see.
on. Don't forget to mention most saying you'll need at least a 1,000-watt PSU to even use it. But Nvidia site says you can use it with cooling and an APU. I know they're lying because the original 3090 could not even take 1,000 watt or could not take an 850. That shit demanded 1,000 for how much it flickered in and out. Grabbing power like tomorrow's a dream. But yeah, a bunch of cards got announced all in a row. So that's been fun. Because we have the 4090s that were just announced. They were talking about the new RDNA ones from Ryzen. They were talking about Intel. Intel's new one just released. I look forward to that. Though it kind of sucks in its quality. Though it may be another GPU you can slot in next to your original one so it can AV1 encode for YouTube and shit. Who knows?
Interesting.
Yeah. If you didn't know, Marcus, you can have just two different company GPUs running in the same system and have them do completely separate things.
I I mean, I would kind of hope so, right? Because like it'd be kind of stupid if you put two different company GPUs in your shit and it just like blew up your system.
Well, some would assume that they wouldn't necessarily work well together.
Yeah, it's just a compatibility thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's just a matter of you can set one to another, and since AV1 encoding is becoming pretty regular for YouTube, people are saying how it cuts down on the need for when you're streaming. It doesn't take the full 6500 when you're streaming on Twitch. When you're using AV1 encoding anymore, it takes like 4000.
That's why hardware compatibility should be a standard,
The encoding on
like
the 40
USB-C.
encoding on the 4090 is insanely good though. You'll be able to stream games at 60% less bitrate and the same image quality, so it's easier for people with bad internet. That is
Yeah,
now. That
Levi.
wasn't before.
Yeah, Levi.
What?
Bad internet having poo-poo stain.
Fuck
I'm-
off.
I mean, it just said
Even
for
though your internet is almost as good as mine. Actually, I think yours is like exactly how much I have.
Mine's not great right now, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, is it really? Oh,
So Marcus,
yes.
YouTube's been testing features recently, including the 14
Premium subscription
unskippable
for
ads
4K.
on
Were
YouTube.
they
If you don't
doing?
have, huh?
Did they do 4K free before? Or
Yes,
is this just like, oh, so they're gonna require premium for 4K now? How
you're on
are they
both.
becoming a better streaming platform but a worse video
I
watching platform?
I don't know. I listen, if you just buy premium, you don't have any ads and you have access to everything. I get that they're just trying to push everybody to have premium since they're like the best option. Can't wait to pay for
Cause
4K content that's like 85% of the population won't even use since they don't have 4K monitors, TVs, or whatever.
that is so true though. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like making like locking 4K behind premium doesn't really do anything.
Oh my god, why did they
'Cause
put it at 2160p? That's just
what the
gross.
fuck?
It's just say 4K. Just say 4K.
Yeah, I
We're not
mean
we're not fixing this now.
it should be free, but if they're putting behind premium, it doesn't affect like most of the people watching YouTube, so
True.
the technical
2160
term
is
for 4K.
I know, and I hate it because we kept using 4K for so long. They should have just used 2160, but somebody decided to switch it up. That's just like the same way they switch up names for HDMI cords, USB-C, USB. I just hate it all. I just want
There's
one
a
concise name with a number next to it.
Isn't there 8K now?
Yeah.
What's the technical term for 8K? Is it just double two? It's just double 200 or 2160.
Yep.
Yeah,
Amazing.
4320.
We're at 16K. Holy shit! When will we stop? Is there a
Uh,
point in even having 16K?
so there's not even a point to having 8K.
Yeah.
Oh my god! That just
uh,
sounds like people are putting resources into stuff that literally does nothing.
Welcome to the human race.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
Barely a
true.
difference from 2K.
He's right. I if 4K is the final point, is that if that we land in 4K is just the default, you don't need to go any further, I'll be happy.
Mm-hmm.
4K monitors don't cost a lot anymore, anyways.
Yeah, I think my friend Chevy has a 4K monitor.
I try to have a 4K monitor for more detailed games, and then I'll have a 1441 for my shooters with a higher refresh rate.
I see.
And I'm sitting here absolutely stomping all over these people.
Yeah.
And they're not surrendering.
That's why most games 40p monitors, because there's no need to push their systems to 4K for a negligible difference.
So true. I have really old monitors. I have like some like 2010 Dell monitor,
The
like three of them actually.
The only reason I love my 4K monitor is for the size of stuff when I put them into each corner of the screen. Like there's
Hmm.
much more clarity and detail.
Yeah, Kazu, I have these really old Dell monitors because they were pretty cheap. They were like they were like 30 to 60 a piece, and I didn't really care about the quality. I just needed more monitors. The Gundam monitor. Dude, that thing looked really nice when you got it.
Yes. Hold on.
Do they actually have it on Newegg? That seems like something you would never type in your life. Just Gundam. Wait,
Nope.
they sell t-shirts on here?
Yeah.
The hell? Why do they have Gundam t-shirts but they don't have the monitor?
That's really funny. The place that we know that has it is my.
You're telling me they sell t-shirts but they don't have the actual monitor?
Hold on. I'm just gonna
Oh, they have
type in
collab
Gundam.
shirts, I see.
Oh man,
Gundam Edition Intel LGA ATX motherboard.
they
Amazing.
they don't have they don't have the monitor anymore.
Is it on Amazon?
Hold on. App Store.
Gum.
Don't worry about it. I retyped it. Hold on. Holy shit. Listen, we don't talk about my typing skills right now. It's an Asus monitor. I know that. Uh,
Only 38 of them.
yeah. No, no.
Wow, is it just gone? Is Kazu gaslighting us?
It's the Gundam one's just
Try
gone.
try eBay. Let's see if it's on eBay.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck. $1,000? Pre-owned?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, how much was it when it released?
Like 360.
$360?
Hold on. He's right.
Oh, the Asus website. Oh, $800. Okay. Wait,
Oh
why did
man.
they marked the price up to 1,000 even though it's used? Is that
Okay,
dude stupid?
Have you seen the prices of used PS5s?
You know what, you're right. Scalpers be damned. Those are pretty cool shells.
yeah. And it even comes with an actual GPU.
That's really cool.
Let's see. What else do we got? No, it's not going to show the other collabs. Stupid Aces. All right. Let's go up. I think it's ROG Project Gaming. There's the Ava one for 800.
God damn.
Uh,
I mean, that's about exactly the price cause you said, so. Or that is the exact price cause you said.
that one's a nice one. Yeah.
My, like, $60 monitors compared to these fucking, like, almost car payment level monitors.
Yep.
That's more than I pay for my car, so.
Oh, Kazu put it in the group chat.
Oh, it's in the group chat. Ah. Whee.
Oh, nice.
Yes. They're good monitors as well.
27-inch.
They have IPS. They have 170 hertz refresh rate. They're at 1440. The display HDR I would have preferred if it was at 1,000, but beggars can't be choosers.
Hmm.
Two HDMI, one display port.
It has two HDMI and a display port? Jesus.
Yeah.
What do you even need, like, three of those for?
You can plug in if you have two HDMIs in your thing. You can usually do a screen and screen thing where you can either have them split on the same monitor, and it will go one way, or you can have a tinier screen for one thing.
Oh,
People use
interesting.
high-end monitors. Yeah.
Could you also theoretically have one monitor hooked up to two systems and switch between the systems?
Yep.
Interesting.
Bree does that for work. She has two devices, one that switches her keyboards, uh, mic, and stuff over to the other PC, and the other one
Oh,
switches the displays.
what the hell? That's really cool.
Yep. It's called a KVM switch.
Huh.
It's a device that's existed for a long time, but because regular KVMs suck, there is one company that makes gamer style KVM switches. Level 1 tax. And this shit is not for the faint of heart for prices, Marcus.
Whoa.
How much is it?
I mean, that's less than the monitor, so like
By 580.
way less than the monitor.
That's still twice my monthly car payment.
Jesus Christ. Why are KVMs so expensive? I doubt there's like a shit ton of high-tech shit stuff going on in there.
So
It's just
there
a switch, isn't it?
so here's the thing with these. These actually are specifically coded for gamers. And I'm about to say this completely honestly. If you buy a regular KVM switch and you try to plug in your your RGB keyboard, it probably won't work.
Amazing.
Yes. So these high-end ones are designed to take all the outputs and inputs and supposed to send them out at higher speeds, more capable than regular KVMs. Like these bad boys do 4K at 120 hertz.
So this is the equivalent of like having a Wi-Fi booster for your Wi-Fi.
Kind of. It's just basically so you can have two systems and you can use three monitors with this one, and you can switch between PC1 and PC2 and have access to all your peripherals, such as mouse, keyboard. When most gaming keyboards use.
I don't even know how much mine uses. I have a Corsair.
But yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
I can't wait for them to do more collabs. Ace has been doing it right. Like all the Gundam stuff is pretty solid.
Mm-hmm. Well, do we have anything else we got to talk about?
I don't think